We're asked to find the resultant force as a consequence of two forces, one going in the horizontal direction and one going in the vertical direction. So a good approach for this is to resolve the forces, and I'm going to first of all look at the resultant up. And the only contribution up is from this 2 Newton force. So if I draw a right angled triangle, so I can split it into a horizontal and vertical part, it's the opposite that I'm interested in. So it's going to be 2 sine 40. You can alternatively write down that sine 40 is x over 2 and rearrange it, but the idea in second year mechanics is to be able to identify very quickly the opposite component and the adjacent component. Opposite's always sine and the adjacent's always cos. Then the resultant to the right is going to be 5 plus 2 cos 40, okay, because of the adjacent. And we can set this up as a right angle triangle. So going along, we've got this 5 plus 2 cos 40 up 2 sine 40. You can apply Pythagoras' theorem. Square rooted. Okay, and this is what we get. This is what I did earlier. 6.6573. So to three significant figures, that's going to be 6.66 newtons. And the nice thing about this is B works like really quickly after it. Calculate the angle between this resultant force and the force of magnitude 5 newtons. Well, that is precisely going to be this angle here. So tan theta is going to be the opposite over the hypotenuse. Zero point 0.1968. It's only one mark, but I'm just going to show my steps anyway. An inverse tan of that gives 11.13 or 11.1 degrees. Just finally, you could alternatively do this question by drawing the 5 Newton force and then the 2 Newton force and creating a triangle. This is often talked about when you're first of all looking at this topic. So because that angle is 40, then the angle inside the triangle is 140. And you could use the cosine rule to work out this one here. You would get 6.66 again. I'll leave you to figure that out. And then after that, you could use the cosine rule again, or actually the sine rule, that would also work to work out this angle theta, which is the angle in question. So just an alternative, but I would say get into the habit of resolving forces because it's just, I don't know, I think it's actually a little bit easier because we're dealing with right angle triangles throughout, and it's going to be like a skill used like frequently in mechanics.